You're still tired mid-morning, so have a pastry and some coffee. For lunch, something quick like chips and an energy drink. When you get home, you're too tired to cook, so more snacks, more cravings. And right before bed, another craving for a sweet treat.
So I agree, if you ate like this on a regular basis, probably wouldn't feel too good. And I also agree.
Lucky for you, there's a way to fix this without spending hundreds of dollars.
With that as well. However, their solution...
All you need to...
Boom. Beast mode. Beast mode. Beast mode. Beast mode. Beast mode. This is also beautiful because it's not academic.
Death with it.
It's
But
just
I only have one salami, so how will this even work? Who's gonna hold the meat? I'm glad you asked. I respect my 3 companions to Barbarian and turned on Reckless Attack by default, so we'll always have advantage on attack rolls. Then I handed each character a dagger and equipped the salami on Ricky. My 3 companions jumped down the hole into combat, and the game was a little glitchy when I took the plunge, so I didn't really see how it happened, but my party took some decent hits in the first round of combat and got lit on fire. No problem. Ricky can throw a water bottle down on them from above, cooling them off in no time. Then I can just throw some health potions down, healing them all back up to full. Now that they're healed up, it's time to rage. These daggers just won't do as weapons for a proper barbarian. Ricky threw the wyvern poison down on the ground and dipped the salami in it. Now all I have to do is equip one of the daggers my companions is carrying, and it'll swap the poisoned salami right into their hands without costing them an action to equip it. That's right, we're gonna pass my meat around to wipe out all the grave robbers. Whoever's turn it is, I can just swap the salami over to them after poisoning it or lighting it on fire in a torch for bonus damage. The fight was far from easy. Will got pounded hard next turn and was downed, and Gale was left with just 4 health, but Ricky can just keep chucking health potions down the hole anytime my party needs it. I just kept chucking health potions down until everybody was healed to full. Time to beat these grave robbers to death with our salami club. The fight was close to its end, and the grave robbers rushed into the room and were standing directly below Ricky. Luckily for me, health potions aren't the only thing I can throw down the hole. I tossed in some void bulbs, then a spiked bulb to inflict bleeding, guaranteeing a kill on Mari. I smacked down the 2 remaining grave robbers by passing my salami around some more, and my party reached level 3 from the battle. I decided to let Lae'zel try to earn freedom on her own. I used Firebolt to free her from the cage she was in. It really didn't go well. I revived her and told her to wait at camp, maybe train a little so she'll be strong enough to earn a spot in my party. My next target is a big one, and I'll need Gale on the brink of death to pull this off. I had Gale jump his way down to 5 HP to prepare. Then he climbed up a ladder and destroyed it before moving a couple more steps to get Raphael to spawn. Raphael is an enemy you can normally only kill in Act 3, but by casting Silence and killing Gale, you can stall out the conversation and stop it from progressing. Then I just had Will beat Gale to death so we could use his necrotic aura to our advantage. I picked up Gale's corpse and played a little game of let's herd Raphael up to the top, and then I dropped his corpse on the ground right next to Raphael. Every couple of seconds, Raphael is taking damage, and eventually he will be dropped to 0 health. So now we wait like 30-35 minutes. I'm gonna go make a snack. Hey, nice! Raphael is at 0 health. Time to hit him with a non-lethal strike, and this counts as killing him and nets my party 1,400 experience. It also leaves us perfectly prepared to finish him off again near the end of Act 1 to loot his super powerful armor. With that, I nearly skipped my way all the way past level 3, but I still need just a little more experience to make that final push to level 4. So I respec all my characters to Warlocks with Devil's Sight, and I headed to the Blighted Village. I wasn't initially planning on walking through the front door, but all 4 of my characters failed the perception check, and for some reason that made me feel like I just had to walk in. There's an ambush waiting for us here, but since we're all Warlocks, it was not hard to talk my way out of the ambush and
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on, sit down because today we're going to be talking about competitive eating. And shut up! I know what joke you're thinking. Of course I know we'll be talking about competitive eating because he's big. Well, I'm not sweating because I'm fat, Nick. I just got done working out. I'm on my health arc.
You're eating your protein shakes and your Soylent Green.
I drink nothing and I'm consisting of nothing but Soylent. I drink Huel, I drink Soylent. Do people buy Soylent anymore? What happened to Soylent? Editor, is there a Soylent eating competition? Drinking? Chugging?
We win that because we love our Soylent.
How much Soylent can you drink before it's like you shouldn't have that much Soylent? Does it matter?
Until you puke.
Wonder if we should do a competitive Soylent chugging competition. The world of professional sports looks quite different than it did 50 years ago. Activities like pickleball, ultimate frisbee, and even gaming have since gained a passionate following, birthing professional leagues that bring in tons of money and adoring fans. While some people may scoff at these new additions, it's clear that each one is complex in its own way and requires considerable amount of technical skill. This is no different for the sport that, to no one's surprise, has blown up in America over the years: competitive eating. Many may not be aware, but there is a massive dedicated audience that lines up to watch a row of titans slam copious amounts of food, mostly hot dogs.
And pies.
I've only seen pie in Stand By Me. I've never actually seen it in person. Not to say that doesn't exist. I've very rarely seen hamburgers. It feels like hot dogs are the premium desired food for competition. Is it just because it's slender and it's
I think it's the shape. It's like it can fit in your mouth very easily.
Yeah.
And then you can put it in water and throw up all over everybody.
Yeah, when I see the water thing, it makes me gag.
Yeah.
A soggy bun is just so uninviting to me. Oh.
I think there's some people who save the buns for last. Like they'll eat all the dogs first. And then they get the buns in handfuls and dip them in water.
A friendly face.
And don't be fooled. This is absolutely a sport that requires training and skill. Many of the Hall of Fame eaters have strict regimens and special techniques they employ to destroy their opponents and take each match very, very seriously. So, fasten your bibs and clutch your bottles of Tums tightly as we chew through the fascinating world of competitive eating. If you're hearing about professional eating for the first time and you're surprised it's real, it's really not that surprising. Food-related content has always been highly captivating across the world, whether it's mukbangs, cooking content, or the ranking videos on this channel. There's always a big audience that'll tune in for food. I think it's just something nostalgic. It's something that everyone on Earth does, so you have some level of fascination. You know, with competitive eating, I could never. How are they doing that? Right? It's a spectacle for food content and stuff like the Food Network and stuff.
Lord. I simply prefer when his monasteries aren't overrun with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki. They have the audacity to call that hole a creche, as if it weren't actually a murderous training camp. Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient. Not enough, clearly. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition. The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. Hogwash, of course. A Githyanki can no more rise above its nature than gnomes can fly.
Damn. I bet you. Violence is taught, not inherited. You don't need to steal a child to know that.
You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help, then, to prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside,
Of course, it's a white bitch saying this shit too.
Purloin an egg. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg. I suppose there is a reason I'm asking you to do it. Very well. Here's the money. Now, I expect a speedy delivery.
Oh, that was not enough money. 284 gold.
An early payment has ensured swift action. Very well. But I'll make note of how much time you waste trawling through baubles.
So this shit.
Happy are we?
What's hiding here?
I feel like this is a trap. You got just an elegant chest just sitting there. Oh no? Okay.
Maybe not. Maybe not. That's not going to work. Maybe not.
Ah, damn.
What's next?
Defender of the people.
Forget it.
Fuck.
Ugh,
Okay, I'm not going
it's
to.
stuck. It can never be easy, can it?
Never wanted the easy path. Blood follows me everywhere. Damn, completely stuck. I wonder when it was used last. Trap. Be cautious.
What a day. careful. There are traps about. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. The softest touch.
I've got nothing left to take, so you might as well shove off. Steal. Eagles are bigger. They just take. Nest, prey, everything. That's how it works here.
Looks so delicious. I would love to have that. And for our rankings, I don't know. I really don't. There's no real critical thought.
It's the torture. People enjoy.
You know, I feel like the only torturous one that we've done was the Doomsday Food Buckets. That was brutal. Also, all the chain restaurants in one day. By the end of the day, I remember like physically feeling
that was a gauntlet.
Dead. Yeah.
Well,
Well, it feels rubbish.
That was torture.
Well, the
One
chocolate milk
miss
thing
my
has
roof
become synonymous
nest.
on this channel with you and diarrhea. So there's that. If you want to go look it up, it's right there. Man vs. Food, for example, quickly became a juggernaut for the
It's a
Travel
good
Channel,
lookout
breaking records
spot
as people
for
tuned in to watch the host
food.
Adam Richmond torture his body
It's
with
not
absurd
even
food
like the
challenges,
Eagles
which I
need
remember when I was a
my
kid, that
nest.
show scared
The
me.
drunk lizards
Why?
they eat
Because
aren't
the
hard
way
to
they edit that
catch.
show is frightening. He like sits down and he's like, I'm in Alabama. It's him like walking up to the restaurant, whatever. And he's like, I'm gonna have to see if I can take on the Creole Gambit or whatever, and everyone's in the crowd like behind him screaming, and there's like this giant bowl of something, and he's like, you know, like that kind of thing. It looks frightening. And then also watching him eat all the different angles. Watching
Please,
Alan Richmond
please
is
kill
like,
the Eagles.
just disgusting.
They're the
Is the whole
worst.
episode him eating one piece of food?
No, I think he goes there and they talk about the
Thank you.
restaurant,
Okay.
like what goes into it, because the whole thing is it's like diners, drive-ins, and dives where it's just a guy being like, "Ooh, that look good," whatever, like, you know, guy hams it up, you know, banging. It's kind of the same thing, but then at the end, Alan like does the competition.
What happens if he loses? Is this just a personal
He
challenge?
does lose.
Oh, I know, but
Yeah.
like, is there like stakes to it?
Well, I think he wants to just be like, he wants to conquer every challenge. It's kind of like going off and having like a bucket list and being like, I want to conquer every challenge. So then it's like, is he or isn't he? You know, if he doesn't, then he's just like, I'll have to come back someday. You know, it's that kind of thing. It's where they give you like sequel bait. This is just the way it was edited. It was frightening. If you put this is true with anything. If you put horror music behind whatever, it makes it scary. Oh, and then just a heart deal. The flatline deal, yeah. Hey, we want to give a quick shout out to our favorite sponsor, Gamer Subs, which we have amazing energy drink called Raw Meat. You need to pick that shit up right now. It is summer in a shaker, or hopefully one day a can, because they're starting to do cans in places, and it's delicious. Raw Meat, my flavor is a beautiful cantaloupe mix that's just, oh, it's absolutely beautiful. We drink the caffeine-free version all the time. When it gets too late, because Gamer Subs gives you a little pep in your step. Pep, pep. Also, if you like big tittied anime women, they have little tub shakers that have big, beautiful tittied anime women on it. So if you like that, they have shakers. Pick up a big tittied anime shaker thing. They like that. You like that?
Pick up a big titty
Yeah,
anime
go to
shaker
Gamer
if you
Subs right
like
now. You
that.
can get signed up for some free samples. They're all good flavors. There's not a single bad flavor. They're all muy caliente. Mwah. They're beautiful. They're so tasty. So please head over to Gamer Subs and use promo code PAPAME to check out, and tell them that we sent you. Right? You're gonna get a little goodie with it. I think you'll like it. Back to the video. You know, and then making eating a sport was just the natural next step to human evolution. If it's not clear how beloved it truly is, just look at how ESPN is scooped up on.
You've seen much of the book, but its most powerful secrets are guarded by indecipherable glyphs. Without a key, they may be locked away forever.
The Necromancy of Thay is a book you can get in Act 1. You can unlock it twice, and it gives you access to 2 necromancy spells. The first one being utility, and the second one being more potent. First off, you can find the book in Blighted Village. Just go to this house next to the waypoint. Go through the wooden hatch.
What to do?
And if it's
Right,
your
'cause
first
now I
time here,
have-
there will be a few fights.
Speak with Dead twice. I feel like I should
As it
respect
waits, there will
him
be a
as
fight
a
with some
mage now.
skeletons.
can't use this at the moment.
Once you're at this point, you can either deceive, threaten, or even just break the mirror so you can go through.
I wasted 2 rolls.
Just unlock this gate, and you will find the Necromancy of Fae in this altar. Once you have it,
Nah,
you
we're
will need the
reloading.
gemstone to unlock it the first time. The gemstone can be found in the tunnels underneath Blighted Village. So the easiest way to get there is to go through the well, again next to the waypoint. Okay, so there'll be a bunch of fights here with phase spiders and ethercaps, but the gemstone is close to where you will fight the phase spider matriarch.
I'll be right back.
So let's just go there very quickly through the waypoint. Whoever opens the books, or whoever opens the book, needs to make a series of saving throws. Convince the guards to let you pass. Anyway, once you're here, just interact with the class book. This will open up the portal that will lead you to the vaults. To the south. There will be some traps here, just be careful.
Be cautious. And after wizards, there's Ramazith, Elminster, Silverhand, and Carsus. The animals must be behind his door.
You can either have a wizard in your party and have him cast knock. Is it knock? Okay. So that will work. If you don't have a wizard or knock spell, you can go through the silver hand door. Again, watch out for traps. Go through the evocation door. Go through the wish door. Disable the traps. Open the wish door.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
And that opens up the Elminster door. Just go back. Take the illusion door. And you should be back. So this is the key. The codex. Just open it up. Get up. Necromancy of Fae. Okay, now he gets a curse.
Magic should come in quite handy.
Since he's a wizard anyway, he has a remove curse. Curse, level 3 spell. Now he gets a buff.
Oh, okay.
But more importantly, now he can unlock the second spell of the Necromancy of Fae.
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it.
Similar to before, you need to make a saving throw. It's DC 20, which isn't that bad at this point. You can make it easier with Bliss.
As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
Okay, so now he has access to As-meh-phes-toh. It is a lot better than Speak with Dead. So even though it says you need a medium or small corpse, I find that you can cast it regardless of whether there are corpses nearby. So this gives you 6 level 6 ghouls. Each of them can capitalize with their claw attacks, and they have a special attack, Devour, that can be used on knocked out, prone, or sleeping targets. So yeah, that is a lot better than Speak with Dead. So yeah, that is... So yeah, that is a lot better than Speak with Dead. Anyway, that's how you unlock the Necromancy of Fae fully. As a bonus, there are 2 other unique spells that can be found in the vault. The first one is Dethrone, which can be found in the Karsus Vault. You will have access to it once you read the Annals of Karsus. The other is Artistry of War, which you can find in the secret door in this area. You just need to read this one, the Red Knight's Final Stratagem, and will give you access to this spell. So let's test them out on our unfortunate test subjects. Dethrone on Astarion for 10d6 plus 20 necrotic damage, and con save for half damage. And then let's do Artistry of War on Halsin. It's 12d6 plus 6, but since my Gale is an evocation wizard, it will add his int modifier to each bolt, so that's 2d6 plus 11 per bolt.
I need aid.
If this helped you out, consider subbing to the channel and leaving a comment for the algorithm.
That's crazy. That's actually some really OP spells you can learn later on.
On the sport and promoted it. Every year, ESPN hosts the Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest, which is, the event is quite literally the pro eaters equivalent of the Olympics. Yes. Like, it's looked at in that light, to the point where regular people, I would say, talk about it in the same vein. Like, you have people who are like,
does not respond.
Hot dog, the Nathan's hot dog thing?
Yeah.
It has that level of, like, casualness now. It's become that well known, at least in America.
They should do it every 4 years, make it just as prestigious as the Olympics.
That would be way cool, in my opinion. Hosted at the original Nathan's famous restaurant on Coney Island, the hungriest of the hungry are put to the test and celebrate.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Following orders of General Thorm. Find Duke Ravencard. Bring him to the Absolute.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
I summoned them to fight, to buy time for the others. Leader chosen of the absolute, stumbled upon them. Interrupted training. Didn't realize they were here.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Very well.
With haste.
With an event formatted like a major MMA title card event. There's dramatic walkouts, ring announcers, commentator analysis, which is really funny, and cinematic shots of champions glaring into the camera like the alpha males they are, and god damn it, they deserve to have that praise. Participants don't just show up and hop on stage either. There are literal qualifier matches earlier in the season for new athletes to earn their place in the competition and shoot for their cut of the $40,000 prize pool that's a part of it. So there's actually some real fucking money to be made too with these things. This massive event is organized and sanctioned by the MLE, or Major League Eating. Your chest tightened it up yet? Mine is. Which is the world body that formalizes it as a professional sport worth taking seriously. They're the ones that are cashing the checks. Here you go, Badlands Chugs. Who is my favorite, my goat.
Is there a chugging tournament? There's gotta be chugging.
Oh, 100, yeah, 1,000,000%. And he participates and he wins. I love Badlands Chugs. But you know what I like about the Badlands Chugs that got me hooked the first time I saw it? It wasn't him actually chugging and burping aggressively into the camera, which is what he's known for. It's that goddamn beginning that he has for his YouTube channel. He does, don't touch that mouse.
Let's get this yard glass up over here, all right? Don't touch that mouse. You're watching Badlands Chugs.
Immediately, I was like, that is so sick. Don't touch that mouse. And it's a guy chugging Sprite. And it's so sultry. It's borderline erotic. Don't touch that mouse.
Sounds a little threatening, too.
No, it's not at all. Threatening in the way that you'd want to be threatening in bed. That kind of thing. You mind tonight, I'm gonna eat him up.
Oh, dude, he could totally chug in bed, too.
Oh, man, absolutely. They call him Capri Sun. Within the MLE, there are titans of the sport who have cemented their status as some of the most skilled eaters to ever pick up a fork. Matt Stoney is easily one of the most recognizable faces at any of these competitions. This guy's been chomping away on YouTube for about 13 years now, so odds are that you've come across a video or two of his. I mean, he's had some, like, I think even still today, he does pretty fucking good on YouTube. He reminds me of the equivalent of, like, the YouTube original version of what Man vs. Food was. Because I believe Matt Stoney, which I'm sorry, Stony heads, I don't know those content, but I've seen clips of like, because he's also like a slender guy. It goes into the, hopefully we'll go into the science of that because I don't understand that at all. He's a guy that's been doing stuff where he'll go and be like, I'm going to this store and I do this competition, whatever. Or it's a thing where it's like, you know, kind of like a YouTube-esque title of like eating X amount of pounds of this thing or whatever, you know, but he crushes.
I
on
wonder if
YouTube.
Matt Stoney is bulimic. Like, does he throw it up?
For me personally, oysters. An oyster eating, like a raw oyster eating competition would make me gag. I don't mind cooked oysters. It's just the raw texture. It's disgusting.
Osmosis Jones. He also eats oysters, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that movie fucking made me just, when his pimple blows up,
You know,
I think that like set something in me because then I was like, why do I like that? And I like all this gross shit now.
I used to get boners watching Pokemon when I was 5.
I mean no offense to the Morning Lord. I simply
You'd get boners watching Pokemon when you're 5 and you would look down and say, what's that?
I didn't know what it was.
They have the audacity to call that. Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? What? No, of course
Why?
not.
What do you mean,
I
why?
was merely...
Why do you have to tell me
I
that?
woke something in you. Your pimple.
What awoke in
It's
you?
just
What are you
an
attracted to?
The
No.
society
Yes, you are.
of
Japanese cartoons.
Asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition. The society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. Hogwash, of course. A Githyanki can no more rise above its nature than gnomes can fly. You've been sipping from the same goblet as the society. They may have chased me away, but surely the... And once... You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg. I see this being a word of advice. Avoid direct confrontation. Crash-bound Githyanki can be a deadly sort.
Best be on my way.
A lot of bear noises.
Seek and you shall find me.
I have a lot on my mind.
Next time's the charm.
That was tough. This can't have been used in a while.
All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman. A giant woman. All I wanna be is the one who gets to see a giant woman. Oh, I know it'll be fun, and I just can't wait to see if we are the person together. What the fuck, Gail? You were supposed to get on.
So it'll be free of foul-smelling beasts then.
Let's get all y'all off. Get your ass up here and request it back up.
Oh, you meant beasts of the life-threatening variety. Yes, I'm sure it was teeming of those.
He's responding to Gale.
On my way.
Nick, how do you even hear each other right now? Oh.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Time to press ahead. Don't mind if I do. No traps, please.
I didn't exactly dress for hiking mountains. Shame we couldn't procure some pack mules or horses.
Horses? Perish the thought. Those ill-tempered beasts are prone to biting.
Well, so are you, but we keep you around, don't we?
No shade.
And I'm not offering any rides, if that's what you're thinking.
She said, we keep your bitch ass around, and you tried to bite.
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us? If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Damn. Y'all finna die anyway.
That's why you get so fucking heavy over it. Russian cinema and cartoon. You are a load of prey fuck, aren't you? When he steps away from recording his insane challenges, he steps up against other professionals and dominates the competition. One of his crowning achievements was beating the legend Joey Chestnut and ending his 8-year winning streak at the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest in 2015. It's like beating Muhammad Ali. Because, let me tell you...
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Scared. Heard bad things. Yankee. Torture. Nothing was telling the truth. Didn't know anything. Little house under a hill somewhere. Don't remember. Path to Moonrise Towers. Absolute. Answering the call. Gathering. Coalescing. Preparing.
The spell's power waned.
My
Might as well.
That way.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki. They're hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
No rest for the wicked, I see. We'll clear a path to the crag. And then... Or should I?
Be too drunk. It's not possible.
This place reeks of alcohol. Let's watch my fire.
The blade will not bend.
What now? Here we go again.
Yes.
Coming through.
On I go.
Where do I go from here?
This is my time.
Saved.
Survival is all that matters.
Forever dauntless.
swift as my feet can carry me.
I'm not gonna worry about getting the mace, the blood of Lathander.
Oh. Joey Chestnut, that mockbow, he was not designed to do anything but eat hot dogs, apparently. Another big name seen many times at this prestigious event is none other than Takuru Kobayashi, another competitive eating legend, which usually in the 90s, I would say, that was like a big meme in the 90s. I remember seeing a King of the Hill episode when I was younger, which is about like Bill gets into eating hot dog competition, but then it's like the small Asian men. But like competitive eating in Asia, I think is where it showed that like you can be small and still like completely destroy organisms because you like actually train your body to do it.
Eating a lot of salads expands your stomach.
Dubbed the godfather of competitive eating, Kobayashi was also responsible for taking the world of competitive eating to the mainstream. I mean, even Step Brothers, just like Kobayashi. When he's eating the dick, whatever. People probably didn't even realize. When I was younger, I thought that was like a meat.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was talking about Kobe beef or whatever. So he's like Kobayashi and eats it.
I didn't pick that up.
That's what I'm saying. Though he helped establish Major League Eating's greatest contest, he refused to sign a contract with them in 2010 and was arrested that same year at the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest when he hopped the security fence and entered the stage anyways. What? First off, why are you arresting him?
Whatever it takes.
You know what I mean?
He wasn't supposed to get in, but he was hungry.
I mean, if he tries to go on stage, you can be like, you can't come up here or whatever. But like for hopping a fence and being like, hey, I'm Kobayashi, and be like, well, you can't compete. But arresting the guy's a bit excessive.
I bet he tried to get up on stage.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh, 100% he tried eating bad hot dogs. Slapping his wrist. While Kobayashi is insanely influential to the sport, Joey Chestnut is quite literally the Tom Brady, the Muhammad Ali, the Babe Ruth of competitive eating. At the 2021 competition, Joey ate 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes. 76. People are talking about the 9 for 9 deal at a baseball game, which, to be fair, it's beer on top of that, but still, that's over the course of 2-3 hours. 76 hot dogs. What does it look like after you're done?
Oh, I think finger in the mouth and just.
Do you think you regurgitate a lot of it?
I think a lot of them purge. If I had to guess.
Editor, put up a thing. Do a lot of competitors, are they bulimic? That could be tragic.
It's hard to tell.
The Tom Brady, the Muhammad Ali, the Babe Ruth of competitive eating. At the 2021 competition, Joey ate 76
I genuinely believe they throw it
in
up.
10 minutes. 76. People are talking about the 9 for 9 deal at a baseball game, which, to be fair, it's beer on top of that, but still, that's over the course of 2-3 hours. 76 hot dogs. What does it look like after you're done?
Oh, I think finger in the mouth and just.
Do you think you regurgitate a lot of it?
I think so. I think.
Joey mentions here most competitors do not purge.
A lot of them purge. If I had to guess.
Editor, put up a thing. Do a lot of competitors, are they bulimic?
It's hard to tell. This is something that's not usually talked about. There's an account from this article, though. It's not like you have bulimia. It's like controlled bulimia. It's bulimia where you get paid for it. It's me trading on a eating disorder for money. So they do throw it up. Honestly, I would throw that shit up. I'm not even, if I was a competitive eater, I'm tossing my cookies. Especially if you're just eating it for a competition to win like some money. Oh, 100%. I'd get it if you were like a starving person. That's why they let competitive eaters just...
Where am I needed?
Can't give up now.
Keep your blade close. Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, let's get this over with.
Best think ahead, or I'm lost.
Let's get this over with. On the double.
Mistress? They're no lovers of magic. Better watch where I cast.
Open up. Should mind my step.
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon. Let's try this way. My faith will guide me.
Shall we? What fun. On the hunt. Let's crack it open. Don't linger. Lost in thought. venture forth.
Warehouse jobs, working at the warehouse.
That could be tragic. I'm not sure. This was such an impressive feat that it led to sports medicine specialists attempting to discover the true ceiling for eating hot dogs in one 10-minute setting. They had determined that 84 was the maximum possible limit for a Usain Bolt type performance of eating hot dogs. 84 is it. If you ate 85, you're a god. You might literally be an alien. Have they done any blood work on Joey Chestnut to be like, is he an alien?
On it.
They draw his blood. I'm Joey Chestnut. Looks at a guy in Indiana bar.
Maybe he's encrypted.
Yeah, looks like that guy from the Indiana bar. What are you saying, motherfucker? You're not an alien, Joey Chestnut. What are you fucking saying, motherfucker? Eats hot dogs right now, dude. Grabs his cock. Okay. What if they,
Easy
when they
enough.
sat there, he's like, sure, I'm Joey Chestnut. Sure, take my blood for science. And
Let's
they
have
come
a
out, it's fucking
peek
green.
inside.
Tractor beam comes down on him. Oh my god! In 2024, Joey nearly touched this ceiling by eating 83 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's not human.
You know the scientist was like,
Let's make this quick.
outside of hot dogs, he also set records for all sorts of food, like popcorn, bologna, shrimp cocktails, various pies, red beans and rice, ice cream, gumbo, and much more. God, getting into those southern dishes. Can you imagine being in a red beans and rice eating competition? Holy shit.
No
That
time
would
to
be
waste.
a mess. You could buy you know what though? I wonder if you do that kind of stuff like ice cream and all that stuff because it makes it once again. Editor, are you sure they're not bulimic? To be able to compete at this level for this long, you have to have an unimaginable amount of passion. To ensure this victory, Joey Chestnut will do anything, including choking someone on stage or beating someone in an Indiana bar.
Which is worse?
What do you think is worse? Choking out the literal competition or smacking somebody in an Indiana bar? You tell me.
Which whenever's closer to death.
It's because, you know what though? I bet it's because
Creator, destroyer.
the Grim Reaper's like, in 2022, an animal rights protester rushed the stage in Darth Vader mask and flashed a sign protesting the supplier of Nathan's pork, which is, you know, to be fair, what do you expect? Hot dogs are literally like 85 different parts of an animal that you put into a tube. When he arrived there, he stood right in front of Joey while he was chowing down. What he didn't realize was that this annoying interruption gave Joey a brief hunger for violence that needed to be quenched, right? First, he was victory, and now with violence, he couldn't choose between them.
Joey, no holding back.
Seconds later, Joey put the activist in a chokehold and threw him to the ground before returning to his meal and winning the competition, mind you. Having enough time to shut down the guy's like, getting choked out, throw to the ground. He still comes like,
Do you think he's still eating? Like he had him in a chokehold and...
In interviews following the event, Joey stated he was initially scared by the mask. He was so amped up for the event that it led to a violent reaction that he later regretted. I would have done that. Just the heat of the battle, the heat of the competition.
At least he acted. A lot of people would hide.
I would probably be too focused on the delicious hot dogs.
As ever.
I want to know what everybody else was doing.
I wonder if everyone was just like looking at their plate.
Notice, yeah.
Or actually, the editor find one person that did look at this. Too much of a coward. And then Senor Jackson.
To be fair, that guy could have a gun, a lightsaber, some kind of weapon on stage.
A gun is real, and then he lost with a lightsaber. I thought he was going to force choke. Just like any NBA player, pro eaters endure a rigorous training routine to keep themselves in tip-top shape, even sustaining injuries along the way. Joey Chestnut isn't just a hungry man who skipped dinner the night before a competition to make room for fucking extra hot dogs, dude. What are you, stupid? That's not enough to win the Nathan's Hot Dog Champion belt 17 fucking times, dude. 6 months before each annual competition, he'd adhere to a strict diet and workout routine so he could stay in as good a shape as possible. Look at this photo of him. Have you seen a specimen? Show a picture of Usain Bolt, shirtless. Now show a picture of Joey Chestnut without his shirt on.
Oh my god.
Hard to notice the difference, Nick. You know, if you didn't realize it, one of them's black and one of them's white.
I wouldn't have guessed.
There's a common misconception that being an overweight person who loves food is enough to succeed in the field of pro eating. But this is false! As you'll notice that many successful champions are in very good shape. That's why I'm leaning up right now. When you see me from afar, Nick,
There's no
be
time
honest,
to waste.
This is a hunter's vulnerable moment. If you see me
Need to
from
find a way
you say,
forward.
that's a big fat guy. Or do you say, that guy, that's a big man?
I'd say that's a big man.
Why'd you wink when you said that?
Okay. Did I wink?
You did. You said, that's a big man.
A long way to go still.
That's literally what you just did.
Trying to get the signal.
Pros often work out to build an appetite, prepare for big meals with daily calorie
Your time
deficits,
has
and
come.
feel that gaining too much weight only slows them down and affects their performance. Not just weight training either. Joey Chestnut and other eaters even developed unique workouts to strengthen their mouths, jaws,
Better
and
take a
throats
look.
to avoid heavy cramping that could slow them down.
I know throats was molded in the
Throats. Well, if you look at all of them, they have pretty fucking thick gullets there. Toadmen.
So I guess
I'm a toadman. Most of their training regimen has to be self-taught, from breathing techniques to Joey's strange burping exercises that he does to clear his stomach and work out his insides. So he does a thing to get all the gas out so there's no unoccupied space.
Just burps? Oh man. I feel like
I guess so. I'm surprised you don't shit. Or I'm surprised you don't fart. Because it's so much closer. Burping has to go all the way back up.
Well, you have 25 feet of intestines.
That's what I'm saying. If you're already down there, you could just
Step by step.
Poot it out. Maybe that's not enough how enough.
I would do that though. I think that would give an edge. If you're farting, stinking it up, that'll get in people's heads. Mind games.
Oh no way.
No.
During the competition, did it they're dipping hot dogs in water and pop, dude. They didn't give a shit. They probably shit themselves anything. They've already all shat themselves.
Wearing diapers.
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I would feel like because your taste buds is gone, I feel like their sensories are all fucked. If you're a competitive eater and you eat to that degree, does it fuck with your taste buds? That's because as the competition gets closer, training for it means you're doing a staggering amount of eating. In the weeks leading up to every competition he competes in, Joey prepares with a 2-day water and lemon juice cleanse to help with his digestion. Joey would then cook up a giant batch of whatever food was being served for the event before retreating to his training facility, aka the basement that he had rigged to simulate chaotic event space. And inside you'll find large speakers and bright flashing lights, just like in a billion-dollar NFL training facility. Your best bet is to practice using event-accurate simulations.
Wow.
Why do you think he has 17, Nick?
I am learning a lot.
Well,
he's dedicated. I thought he just went up and ate.
You stupid bitch.
You stupid bitch.
We as a collective, myself and the audience, is disappointed in that response.
I'm sorry. I'll never be as foolish.
Don't just apologize to me. I think that we deserve, the audience deserves it.
I'm sorry, audience. And
you have my
fans
attention.
And people,
No time
new
to dally.
subscribers and new patron subscribers.
That's good. So you've been trained correctly. I like the plug. Thank you. You can easily go and see my apology on patreon.com/MakeCanton. It's common for serious eaters to even analyze the tapes after a contest to ensure their grabbing and eating technique is as efficient as possible. After a fierce bout of binge eating, pros basically spend the last half of the day in a debilitating food coma. It's been said that the feeling is akin to bloat you feel after a hefty Thanksgiving dinner, but much more brutal.
You recognize the feathered creature.
Okay.
It's
like when you eat
the
Thanksgiving,
owlbear
but
cub
like,
you
imagine you eat
rescued.
like 1 or 2 more plates. Those who endure spicy food competitions, on the other hand, are left butt pissing for days on end to the point where their anus feels like it's suffered a first-degree burn.
Oh, I know that feeling all too well.
The cub's eyes lock onto the food in your hand.
It's not uncommon for some to sweat profusely and even reek of meat after an event like the Nathan's hot dog contest, which is just disgusting. That's what I'm saying, like, they don't give a fuck.
The creature
Meat
gulps
sweats, in
the
my
food
opinion,
down.
this is a car.
It seems he hasn't
Meat
eaten in
sweats
some
smell worse than
time.
shit.
I don't think I've ever smelled meat sweat.
Well, you haven't lived in this barbecue country enough. There has been
Careful.
some 4th of July
Once that thing's
reekage
eaten
where
through
you're
the
like, that
camp,
is
it might start
abhorrent.
looking at
Smells like
you,
death.
hungrily.
Really?
Like a dead animal, 100%.
Women are attracted to these men?
They have no other choice.
Do you think they get laid afterwards?
I'm
like,
not
all
chasing
bloated?
after it, if that's what you're
100%.
thinking.
Feedes, women who are into feeder culture, 100%. And also, I think that there's probably something, with any kind of sexual kink or something, there's some kind of psychological fucking issue. But I do believe that there are like a market of women who are like, I want you to be bloated as hell and napping while I fucking go to town. Champion eaters have admitted to gaining as much as 20 pounds after a match, needing several days to deflate before starting the whole process over again. Along the way, you can expect to be absolutely demolishing the porcelain throne, especially because most of it requires you to eat greasy foods. Like we were saying, if you purge, which I imagine that you're probably right, probably a lot of them do, to mitigate the amount they have to purge on the other side, right? There's no way you can get all of it. That much food, there's no way. There's no way. Also, that would just destroy your enamel and teeth and everything too. People underestimate how unprepared the body is for a hardcore eating competition without proper training. There have been more than one death caused by a tragedy taking place at an eating competition. Edward Archbold from West Palm Beach passed away in 2012 during a bug eating competition at a reptile store in order to win the grand prize, a female ivory ball python, which he planned on giving to a friend.
Roaches.
The snake is what killed me. I can't do it. After tearing through 26 of them, he emerged victorious.
I've got a
Only moments
long
later,
road
however,
ahead.
he began aggressively vomiting out an assortment of roaches and worms. Before he could even claim his prize at the nearby reptile shop, he collapsed to the floor and later pronounced dead at the hospital. The cause of death was deemed asphyxia due to choking and aspiration of gastric juice.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm wondering is, how many of these in the competitive world, what kind of documents do you have to sign to be like, if you choke and die, we're not liable?
No one stopped me
The
yet.
choking, you have no time to chew food. You're eating whatever it is, whole, right? to a degree. I'm sure you're doing some chewing, but just getting it down enough. But still.
And there's probably people who panic or like, I gotta go faster. And
Yeah. You see the person next to you is way lower, so you're going even faster. I wonder, on average, how many choking deaths are caused by eating competitions a year, if you had to guess. I'm gonna say 100. Just like any sport, competitive eating has some advanced techniques that'll give you the edge over your competition. Before entering contests, many competitors deliberately chug water to expand their stomachs so they don't get as full as quickly. Others, like Joey Chestnut, do yoga 2 to 3 times a week to help them control their breathing. He also has a custom molded ball that he inserts into his mouth to strengthen his jaw and increase the amount of food he can put down in one bite. Very impressive, the amount of innovation. I would never expect that kind of stuff. Kobayashi is well known for his hot dog eating technique known as the Solomon method, which involves taking the hot dog out of the bun, splitting it in half, chewing one of the hot dogs while dunking the other in water and eating it directly after. He also invented the Kobayashi shake, a technique in which he would shimmy and shake his body to make the hot dog settle in his stomach so he could fit more in, which I've heard people do, like people run in place or something. I think it helps your digestion. Other unconventional techniques include wearing a diaper during contests to reduce the fear of back end interruption. See, I thought that you were saying, I thought it was going to be a thing. You wear a diaper because you will shit. And you're like, I'm going to shit, and like just to get an edge, which I would be impressed by.
I feel like the second, because I get this, after I'm done eating, I always have to take a shit.
Wow, you're just...
Yeah, I just gotta clear it out, gotta make room.
Don't even process it, just move it out.
And it's mostly diarrhea, so it hits instantly. So...
What are we...
Oh, I'm just saying,
so you're saying if you were
I would
eating,
have to, I would have to,
yeah,
because I would shit myself on stage.
Yeah. Yeah. As the clock winds down and competitors rush to finish their final bites, there's one technique some use that is actually banned at certain competitions, chipmunking, which is a controversial technique where competitors stuff as much food in their mouth as they can during the final seconds of the contest to artificially boost their final total. However, some contests do allow chipmunking. Many of them that do, though, will give competitors a short time to swallow the remaining food before the competition officially ends, which is, once again, a choking thing. There's no way you could chew it in a fast enough manner to actually get it down your throat. I mean, even just it's insane that the human body can accommodate and like actually just push food down. It's fascinating.
Well, I bet you they also, for safety reasons, they don't allow the chipmunking thing.
Well, that's a part of probably the legitimate like insurance claim, like getting insurance for the competition or whatever. The legal, they're like, you cannot allow this. Beyond disgust over hygiene and health, many people just generally dislike eating competitions for the more moral reasons. Many see it as disgusting waste of food and believe that food could be better used elsewhere. Many Christians and Catholics specifically denounce competitive eating and label it as gluttony because it's wasteful and doesn't promote God or any moral virtues. Others just think that the sport is lame and argue that dunking your food in water to smash it down your throat is unimpressive and doesn't require a lot of skill, which I disagree.
I was gonna say, it's impressive. It's gross. I think it's
disgusting. Don't get me wrong. It is disgusting. Watching a human being be like and turn into a feral animal, a borderline machine, while you're in competition, in my opinion, you lose.